Okay, it's a quick video. I'll explain to you during the install why I'm making this video, but as you can see on the left hand side, that's a Nexus 5 running Ubuntu Touch, and this is the new, well, it's a 2013 Nexus 7, and I had problems getting this to work. So if you just follow this, watch this and follow this, then you'll be able to get it working on yours. The only thing that I've done so far, it's a stock install, brand new, updated, and as you can see I've got multi-ROM installer. If I just come out, I should zoom a bit better. You install that from the App Store, so just put in multi-ROM and you'll get that. But before you can get that to work, you need to do a couple of things. What you need to do is you need to click on settings, and inside the settings here, click on that. Then if you go to about, there's about the tablet there, yeah, and then keep clicking where it says build number at the bottom, keep clicking it, and that's it. It'll say you are developer. So go back and then click on the developer options and then click USB debugging and say OK, and then it'll ask me, I've already got it connected with a cable to my laptop here, so basically always allow from this computer, OK, and that's it. Right, so what we need to do now is go to the computer. Now I'm running Ubuntu on here. You can do the same thing on Windows, but I've downloaded CF Auto Root, and basically I'm inside the folder of CH Auto Root now, and you can see I had to ch mod plus x, the one that says root-linux.sh. So all I do is I just go /root linux sh, press enter. It'll say to me, it'll ask me for my root password, so I'll put that in, and then what'll happen, oh, hang about, I need to run this command first. This will actually get your Android to reboot at the bootloader. So it's adb space reboot space bootloader. So if we do that, there, you see the droid's got into this like menu now, so that's fine, that's waiting. So back to this, and then run the script again that I should have done before, and then just say enter, and there you go. So that's done that, and now if you watch the droid, yeah, that's rooting it now. Right, so it'll do what it does. You have to wait 10 seconds. You can unplug the cable now if you want as well. Get that out of the way. It'll just boot back up. It does that reboot. I think it writes something into the boot sector, but this time it'll go. Now once it's done that, you can run the multiboot then, because you've actually got root access to it. Now I had problems when I used multiboot, but if you do it like this, it'll work. If you just select the standard options, you'll end up with no Wi-Fi on this device. So if you just watch this now, click on that, and then it'll say getting root access, blah blah blah. There. So if you just say grant, checks the kernel, right? So it'll say does not have KZXZ hard boot patch, right? Don't use the stock 4.3. If you do, you'll reboot and you'll have no Wi-Fi in your Android. So if you just do stock 5.01 and 5.02 and then click install. Now if you select the standard one like I did, you'll reboot and you'll have no Wi-Fi on your Android, so you're stuffed. You can't do anything about it. Whereas if you select that option there, you will get Wi-Fi, and then you can reboot it. You get a boot menu. So if you click reboot now, you'll get a boot menu, and then you'll get your dual boot capability. You'll be able to, you don't just have to have Ubuntu Touch on. You could put Firefox OS, Android and Ubuntu Touch if you wanted. You can have as many as you want, but make sure that you do that, otherwise you won't be able to do anything. Alright, so it does this. It injects a boot image in, so that'll do that. So now we might see a boot menu. Let's have a little look, and we'll just let it go. We'll let it boot. There we go. You can cancel that. At the moment, it's just got one ROM, which is internal, which is Android. Now, what happens now is boots into Android. We open the multiboot again. Pick which version of Ubuntu Touch we want. It'll pull down all the files, install it, and then you'll end up with a boot menu, which you can click cancel on, and then you can select Ubuntu, and then you'll have Ubuntu Touch on your device. I did try. Someone's been very helpful to me on the forums for Ubuntu Touch, Nick Winner, and he suggested a dual boot script, but it didn't work. It would have worked a bit ago, but since this update, it's broke it since Android's updated, so don't use that because it just won't boot. Right, I'm just going to accept the default on this. Can you see there's just an install button there? Devel is the latest version. It works on this. I've tried it before. Camera works, and well, everything works. So if you click install, and it's away. As you can see, I'm not on a too bad a connection. I'm on a fibre connection. It's pulling it down quite fast. You know, you could be looking at about 4 or 5 minutes, and you'd be dual booting into Ubuntu Touch. Now, at the moment, it's early days. It's only just been released. Today, there is an OTA, or tomorrow there's an OTA coming out, which will do a lot of bug fixes and repairs to the Ubuntu Touch system. I have it running on my phone, and I've been running it for a few weeks now. It's been great. There's been a couple of bits and bats. Obviously, it's early days. There's not loads of apps. There's just under 1,000, but we're getting about 5, 7, 8 a day, and some of them are really good. Some of the apps are great. I'm just missing a couple of apps that I use on Android that will be available soon. Stuff like Vert Manager and that, but I have got like standard stuff like Evernote and Google syncing notes and calendars and stuff like that, so it's great. It really is good. This applies also, you can run this on the Nexus 5 and Nexus 4. I tried it on the older Nexus 7, the 2012 model, and it didn't work. So I got rid of the older one, and I got this one instead, which is a better tablet actually. The build quality is better, and it's definitely faster. It's definitely faster than the 2012 model. Right, so we're getting towards the end of that one, and then there's a couple more that it pulls down, so we're nearly there. This one's quite fast. Yeah, I've also been setting up some syncing where I have. If you have an Ubuntu desktop, I have these apps running on my Ubuntu desktop. It's quite easily to get that, get that going. At the moment, I'm using SSH to synchronize my stuff. Like I've made notes, and I use an app called Memories for journaling. I have that syncing with SSH because what you can do with this device is you can make it read-write mode but as soon as you do that, it disables any OTA updates. So I'm going to get this OTA update today, and then I'm going to make it read-write, and then I'm going to install something called InSync to do all my syncing. But that's going to be the next video. But here we go. Let's see what happens now. Come on. You can have a little think. Oh, that's basically take us into the team win. That will do what it does. It's going to inject the system now. So it's basically, from what I can see, is it's downloaded the ROM and built an image. Now this is installing this second image. Once it's injected this, you'll get the Ubuntu Devel in the boot options when we turn it on. but it's been good. It's pretty damn stable. Some of the good things available are, well, one of the main things that I really like is scopes. Scopes, basically, you can add scopes. You can like swipe along your different scopes, so you can like pick custom ones. So if you want to your notes on the second scope, you can see your up and coming notes. You can see local activity that's going on. What's this doing? There's all sorts of scopes available, and also the SDK for developing the applications is really good. Now, I'm not really a developer, I'm more of a hardware guy. I build servers and fix computers and laptops, and so I'm not really big on coding, although I do a little bit of coding. But I managed to code my own app. Well, I've coded 3 actually. On my Ubuntu desktop, I just install an SDK, and in there I've created HTML apps and tested them. It has a little phone built into you that pops up on your computer, and you can test the app out, and if it works you can create yourself a developer account and submit them, and they appear in the App Store. I mean, I've developed ebay.co.uk, amazon.co.uk and trivago.co.uk apps. The eBay and the Amazon ones were that were in the store presently were just going to .com, and I needed .co.uk. So if you go on the Ubuntu Touch App Store, the UK Amazon and the UK eBay are mine. I created them, and I also created Trivago because I use it, and they all work great. So yeah, pull the SDK down and build some apps. You know, there's plenty of people out there to help you, and it's fun. Here we go. It's getting close to the end now. Just creating a swap directory, and here we go. There we go. This is the reboot. Now this took me a lot of figuring out. I have been with a multiboot going wrong and cancel that. Now you can see we've got Eternal and Ubuntu Devel. So just click on that, and we'll get a little Ubuntu icon in the middle in a minute. Now also what you've done is you've basically rooted your Android as well. So when you boot into Android, if some of the apps that you want to run, need root access, you've got that now. So you've got more power over the phone, really. It's and there she is, the Ubuntu icon, which is it is nice if you're an Ubuntu user like me. I mean, I have Ubuntu on all my servers, and I have it on my laptop here. I have a Ubuntu running on my computer, which is a zone minder, which does CCTV and it does all my media serving. I have it on my phone. I have it cross-platform. I have it on everything. So it's nice being able to move between the devices and use the same operating system. It's great, especially when I've got the apps running on. It's on my laptop and stuff. It's great. There we go, and that's it. So we'll just do this. United Kingdom, which is there. Continue. We can have swipe or passcode or passphrase. I go for passcode because basically when you want to use the terminal, it will ask you for a passcode. So I tend to do that. You can pick your Wi-Fi now. So if I just pop that in, sorry, what is? So if I just connect that, that's connected to my Wi-Fi. Click continue. It's set up to automatically report errors to canonical. Blah blah blah. That's good. Nice work. You are ready to use. So basically, I've added in my Wi-Fi and my passcode. So now when it comes on, it'll ask me. All I do is skip the intro. Don't need that intro unless you want to learn how to do all the different swipes. It swipes from all directions on this phone, and every every angle of swipe has a different usage, which, right, and we're in. And that's it, you're ready to go. So you can these, as I say, these are the ones that come. These are .com, Amazon.co.com, Amazon, eBay. So all I will do with these is I'll uninstall those, because I'm in UK and it just comes up with dollars and stuff like that. Confirm that, and that's it. I'm ready to put on my apps and stuff like that. I'll show you the scopes quickly. Main screen, swipe to the right, scope. That's a music scope, video scope. And what you can do inside each scope, if you've got the settings, you can specify where to get, you know, like Grooveshark or SoundCloud and stuff like that. It's quite impressive. Obviously, if you pull to the left there, you get your Ubuntu launcher, which you have on your Ubuntu desktop. Pull it down, you can see all. You can do stuff like rotation and location and blah blah blah. I turn GPS off. If you pull up, then you get the scopes. So if you go to all, there's some of the scopes that are available. Some of them are really handy. I had some, and if you want one, you just click it and it adds it. And then if I say you have an app open, like say like that. Now this is a fidgety one to get used to. If I want to kill that app, or I want to get to, more apps, so I've got that one open. And I'll open a calculator. Say. Now there's a couple of things I can do. If I pull from the left, I can see them there, so I can see that they're open. Now I can either select that one, or if I don't want the calculator anymore, and I've got loads of them, I swipe it up. That's gone. So then I can pick which one I want to go to. If I want to go back to the web browser, click that. It's as handy as that. And that's it really. That's just my demo. It gives you an idea of how to get it running on the 2013, and good luck with it. I mean, it's as I say, it's a great operating system on the phone and on the laptop and on the server, and that's it. Thank you.